How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I've got a pretty exciting episode for you guys today. So, remember that video I did a little while ago where I talked about the 6th Excalibur Rune? Well, I actually have a couple more theories that I think are going to be pretty cool for you guys. Well, at least most of them. I do have one that I'm looking at that is not going to be entirely enjoyable, I'd say. But, I mean, hey, who knows? It probably actually could be fun. But before we get into the theories, if you guys like this video, make sure to drop a like on this video, comment what your favorite part of the video was, and subscribe for more content similar to this. And I also want to tell you guys about the fact that I stream weekly over on Twitch. So if you guys want to come over and chat with me, and maybe even join me in game, depending on the game. If it's Dungeon Quest, you guys are welcome to join. And make sure to follow the link in the description, get followed, get notified about when I stream next, and I hope to see you guys in the stream. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hop right on into the first theory. Alright, so for the very first rune, and the very first theory of the 6th Excalibur Rune, we have the Completionist theory. Alright, so what is a completionist, you ask? Well, I have the definition right here. Completionist, noun in a video game, a player who attempts to complete every challenge and earn every achievement or trophy. Yeah, so this is the one that I wasn't necessarily excited about. I thought it would be actually pretty fun, but I think the more that I think about it, the more I realize how annoying this rune would actually be. Yeah, do you all know the Determined Rune? The one where you have to get 3 dungeon cosmetics? Yeah, do you know that one? Yeah, I didn't get that till level 162, okay? So if that was annoying, imagine getting all the cosmetics and all the legendaries and all pieces of armor at one point, and all other runes, fighting all bosses, all tier types. Ah, you name it. Heavens to Murgatroyd. I hope this is not the thing. Vinny, if you're watching this, please don't do this. That's all I ask. Although, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe it could be pretty fun. I mean, it would be, definitely would be a grind, but I don't know. Maybe someone would enjoy it. Looking at you, Obsidian. I really messed up with those jokes. Those jokes are funny. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the second rune now. So, here I am on top of the leaderboard. What am I doing up here, you may ask? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. I am actually going to talk about the Leaderboard Rune theory. So, this is exactly as it sounds, just like the last one. Well, the definition kind of gave away for the last one, but this one is even more obvious and even more blatant than the last one was. So, the Leaderboard Rune. What am I talking about? Well, the Leaderboard Rune. Basically, all you have to do for the Leaderboard Rune is get on top of the leaderboard. Yeah, or get on top of the leaderboard. Yeah, get on the leaderboard, I mean. Like, have a level. Be on the leaderboard somehow. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I will admit, considering the highest level currently at the time of making this video, let me see. It is currently Wednesday, December 9th, 2020. The highest level is level 203. I remember when I made my previous Excalibur Rune video. By the way, if you want to check that out, there will be an annotation right above. You might want to check it out. It's pretty cool. But I remember how I was saying that there might be level 200s with this next dungeon, and I was right. The level 200s. This is crazy. Like, this is nuts. That's probably also annoying as well. It's almost as hard. It'd probably be even harder than the Completionist Rune, believe it or not. Because, I mean, you would have to be, like, on top of everything, and only a certain amount of people would be able to get the Excalibur. Okay, maybe not this one. But I do have one that may actually be a little bit more doable for the next one. So let's go ahead and cover that. All right, and for the third rune theory I have for you today is the Veteran Rune. The Veteran Rune. Now, what would this one be? Well, it would be very simple, very, very easy to get. All you would have to do would be play the game for a year, or at least have an account registered inside of Dungeon Quest for a year straight. Now, do you think you guys could play for a year? I actually myself have been playing for a year. I've been playing ever since Pirate Island was the newest dungeon, which was, I think the first time I actually did a stream on Dungeon Quest, which was when I picked the game up, was back in April 2019. I know, it was a long time ago. But, yeah, so I've been playing for about a year myself. I have about 375 dailies myself that I've pulled, which, hey, maybe even the dailies could factor into that. You have to pull 365 dailies in order to get the Veteran Rune. Hey, that'd work. That'd be very easy for Vinny to implement, so maybe he could do that. Although we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Alrighty, and it's now time for our final rune. And for the final rune theory, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Persistence Rune. Now, what do I mean by the Persistence Rune? Well, I'm glad you asked, because it is actually pretty simple. So, persistence. That is probably a very scary word for a lot of you, but what I'm using this for in this theory is not actually that scary. Don't be afraid. But what I mean by this rune, here's how this rune, if it were to be implemented, here's how this would work. So, persistence, all you would have to do in order to get the 6th rune would be play 1,000 dungeons. 1,000 dungeons, I think, would be a good balancing point for that thing. Not 100, because that'd be too easy. Not 10,000, because that would be way too much. I think 1,000 would be a good blend. Or if not 1,000, maybe 500. About the drop rate of a legend. So, I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but I think those 4 theories could be used to implement the 6th rune into the game. Whether it be for the better or for the worse, we'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell. But anyways, guys, that about wraps it up for this video. Remember, if you like this video, make sure to drop a like in the video, comment what your favorite part of the video was, and subscribe for more content similar to this. I've got a bunch more content lined up, so you guys might want to be subscribed for that. It's going to be very, very cool. And once again, make sure to check out my Twitch channel by following the link in the description. Let me tell you something, you won't regret it. And with that, that is the end. Thanks for watching, and remember, my salty crew, don't get salty, you.